What's up, YouTube? It's time for the gameplay reveal trailer for Elena. Live reaction first, then a detailed breakdown after to tell you everything you need to know about what we see in this trailer. Will she have healing? Let's find out.
Taking a life and giving life? Fighting and living?
Fighting and living. Taking a life and giving life? What's she on about? Drive rush!
Fight to the death.
Wait, she's gonna fight to the death? Renala remains? I think this is the new stage they're actually including with the game. Okay. Oh, she got some low crushes. Her sweeps back. Overhead, meterless with the knockdown, slide.
You dance with me.
Oh, some kind of feint through the fireball. Seems like a stance move that she can empty through fireballs and has follow-ups. Is she a Don't make her a DJ part 2. All right, low Tara combo confirm. Oh. That's her level 1 right there. She gets combos after the level 1, maybe? Yeah, stay hydrated. Oh, classic costume is back. Drive rush low, confirm. OD's gonna give a combo follow-up, of course. Neutral jump. Oh, so you can go for extensions in sort of that sway move, or go for baits. Invincible DP. Empty sway move into DI, interesting. Oh, side swap combos with 2 bars. Double hitting cross up. So wait, what super was that? Was that her level 2? That's not her level 3. Okay, is this CA healing? Come on, are they gonna... Okay, did they really get rid of healing? Hold on, is there an Easter egg? I told you the CA is gonna heal. The CA, it must do something. Maybe they'll change the effect. But it's no longer just an individual heal. I guarantee you that's the CA. And if you have CA, you're able to do some kind of damage and then maybe get some kind of activation. You think that's a level 2? Was it the same animation as the other level 2? Maybe that's a level 2. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're onto something. It's time to party. So maybe right here. So, and it's canceled from her OD. So that's level 2. And then the first hit is what? It's a kick. It's this kick sequence she goes into. And then see how it flashes green there? Yeah, it's the same animation. And it's time to party. Okay. They just did this extra cinematic, I think, for the trailer, potentially. Healing. So this means this is her level 3 then. You ready? So we don't see her CA unless that's the CA. They only showed off one of the level 3s. Handstand into the flowers. Stage looks dope, I agree. And that's through the fireball. You try to chuck a fireball at Elena and she level 2s you into healing. So you get a bit of damage and some healing. So she says healing. I'm assuming it's going to be for life, but that would be very interesting if it was for drive gauge. Very interesting. We'll have to see how this works. Okay, first impressions. Elena looks cool. Let's do the detailed breakdown and let's see what she has to offer. All right, so we're off to the races here, and here we have a demonstration of some of Elena's far-reaching normals. Now, Elena does only use kick moves, even though you're still using your heavy punch and heavy kicks and your different ways to activate it. It's hard to assign a value to each one of these different moves here, but we're going to get into the more unique options here. She has an air-to-air target combo, which looks like it puts them into a juggle state to allow for follow-ups. Her sweep is back as well. She gets in here for the Oki. and she does have command overheads that lead into knockdowns, so she is going to be having unique normal overheads. And the slide is back, of course, so she's going to have options at range to punish you for going for projectiles. But beyond all of her unique normals, which there is a ton of unique normals and target combos that she has, the main feature about Elena that is extremely unique to Street Fighter 6 is this sequence right here, the Link's song. So that little roll that she did right there on the ground is going to be a defining feature of Elena in this game. So in this first interaction here, she just uses the Link song as a command dash with projectile invincibility to roll through DJ's projectile here, and then she just ends the command dash early and goes for a regular throw. But of course, this is not where it ends. This Link song has several more follow-ups. She has right here, they show off the leopard snap. So one of the options she can go out of this is this leopard snap kick move. You can see that when she actually goes for an attack, not an empty option, it shows that cyan turquoise color. So this move is used as sort of a poke and causes a knockback on regular hit. This one is now the Harvest Circle, so she can also use a command dash, which goes into a launcher, and there you can see after the Harvest Circle launcher option, she's able to juggle with a DP, that is her Scratch Wheel. Her Scratch Wheel is an air invincible anti-air, and it's also as an OD move invincible, so she does have a true DP, so she's going to be able to use that for anti-air and invincibility. So they're going to show off a lot more options with Link's song. It gets a lot more complex, but here they just show off her back sway move. It's a moon glider. It is not a stance or anything. This is just a special move. It goes into this back sway into a kick, and the OD version they show later does have utility as a combo ender. This is the move I'm the least sure about. It looks like a 28 frame startup move, but when you do the backsway, it's not like you can empty backsway based on the trailer and the Steam blog post. It seems like you're committed to doing this move. So I'm not sure what this will be on block. It seems really unsafe and slow. So this is the one I'm the most skeptical of the usage for. I'll have to see more with Elena to understand how to utilize that move. Here you can see some of Elena's combo options. This is a basic target combo into her Rhino Horn. Rhino Horn is going to be like your basic combo move special ender. Does damage and also has this knockback to push them closer to the corner and get your Oki afterwards as well. Here's a low conversion. Looks like a 3 light kick target combo into the Spinning Scythe here. Another one of Elena's returning special moves. Spinning Scythe does have a special property with the way it interacts with the Link's whirl, which we'll see later on. All right, here we go. This is one of the unique moves out of the Link song, which is the Link's whirl. So I did kind of drop that earlier, but Link's song is the command dash. You can extend the command dash into an extra roll, which is the Link's whirl. So out of the regular command dash, the Link song, like I mentioned before, you have the leopard snap kick, you have the Harvest Circle kick launcher, and you can also have the mallet smash overhead. The fourth option is to extend your roll. They call that the Link's whirl, which can then cycle back into those same other 3 attack options, but this time they are boosted. They have enhanced properties, either a higher juggle, for example, for Harvest Circle. For Mallet Smash, it's going to have more frames of advantage on hit and block. Apparently, it's plus on block is what they say. And the Leopard Snap Kick, it seems to do a knockback effect rather than like a knockback where you can actually juggle rather than just knocking them to the ground. So she gets more projectile invincibility and covers more ground when you do Link's song into the Link's world, which is what she's doing here underneath the DJ to hit fireballs. And that's why you see when she turns cyan here, that's when the Link's whirl kicks in, extends her fireball invincibility, lets her travel further across the screen. Get in, she goes for the enhanced mallet smash here, and then gets the shimmy after, gets a combo conversion to a target combo into the OD spinning scythe into, oh, what was that? Yes, so the synergy doesn't end there with the Link's song into Link's whirl. Her spinning scythe is the other special move that can cancel into this Link's whirl as well. So you can see here that this Link's whirl is a very unifying move, and she's able to get into it via either the Link song, the regular command dash, or the spinning scythe. So after the OD spinning scythe here, you can see Elena cancels into the Link's whirl. She rolls on the ground and then goes into the enhanced here, the boosted, I should say, Harvest Circle to launch. Then we see the first example of her level 1, which is her Meteor Volley. This super is going to be good for anti-airs outside of combos, but also, as you can see here, allows for follow-up, so you can get a DP combo follow-up. So if you use it as an anti-air, you can still get a follow-up as well, and in combos, you can get it a DP Scratch Wheel follow-up as well. And back to the classic costume here. They're showing off some of her drive rush pressure, and look at that. Elena is one of the characters that features a more plus on hit crouching medium kick. So generally these crouching medium kicks that can get combos after from a drive rush belong to characters that tend to not have crouching medium kick drive rush cancel. So you can think of characters like JP, Kimberly, Honda even. Those characters uniquely have crouching medium kicks that you can combo after from a drive rush. So it appears that Elena is not a crouching medium kick drive rush cancel character. She will be playing a different game, but here you can see after the drive rush crouching medium kick, she gets a target combo into the OD spinning scythe. After this, she's able to get a juggle and goes into a rhino horn to get more damage and push to the corner. Here we have a neutral jump starting the combo here into a spinning scythe. This time into a Link's Whirl, but surprise, surprise, it's a bait. And this gives us a really key indication about how Elena might play. So you see here, we mentioned before, out of the Link's Whirl, you have the same follow-ups as Link's Song. You can go into nothing. You can go into a kick ender for like a poke. You can go into a launcher for combos, or you can go into an overhead for an overhead mix. Which means if you go into the Link's Song or Link's Whirl and go low, you have a potential high-low mix. You can empty the roll and go into a low to catch them off guard. Here, it is shown in the trailer that you can do your Link's Scythe and then go for a potential reset and bait out a reversal, which means they have to sometimes at least respect the high-low mix. You can't always mash DP here. She can do empty Link's Whirl into a block to bait out your DP, which means in the future, she might be able to do the Link's Whirl as a combo reset into a crouching light kick or into a boosted mallet smash, which apparently is plus on block. That's what the blog post says. So there's going to be actual high-low mix that you can't just always mindlessly mash out of with your invincible reversals. So now Elena's going to get a punish counter, maybe a heavy kick, which goes into a launch juggle state there into a target combo, drive rush pickup with a crouching medium kick target combo here into what I believe is the OD Moon Glider. So it shows off that that Moon Glider, the move that I know the least about, has some combo potential. Here they're just demonstrating that it is true that OD Scratch Wheel is invincible. Uses Link's Scythe here. Sorry, not Link's Scythe. Uses Link's Song here for the Oki into DI. So we're going to see a DI punish counter combo example. And we have a target combo that launches here into the OD Rhino Horn into a side swap into Scratch Wheel. So really what this combo is demonstrating, the way they set this up was really silly. This is just showing that Elena has a 2-bar side swap combo. So if you are countering a DI when you're in the corner, for example, and you react to their DI and you get a counter, you can spend 2 bars in this kind of a conversion into the OD Rhino Horn to swap sides and get out of the corner, then combo into DP. So that is some pretty good utility. Here we see a double hitting overhead target combo from Elena, comboed into a normal into the OD Link's Song. So an important note about Link's Song, the OD version, is you immediately get the boosted variations of the command dash enders. So normally you have to go into Link's Whirl to get these boosted versions, but if you do OD Link's Song, you don't have to do Link's Song then into Link's Whirl to get the boosted variations. You immediately get the boosted variations right away. So here she goes into what was the most confusing to me to determine. I think that's an OD version, or sorry, a boosted version of the Leopard Snap, which causes a different knockback effect. Normally just knocks down right away, but in this variation, looks like she's able to get a juggle with an OD Rhino Horn there for additional damage. And here you can see the cancel into Elena's level 2 Revival Dance. And Revival Dance is the level 2 that has access to the ability to heal. So this move is special because it has 2 enders. After doing a bit of damage, you can either choose to do the regular ender, which does extra damage on the final hits, or you can cancel into the healing option instead. Now, how much it heals and all that, we still don't know. They're keeping that, that information tight to Capcom's chest here. We'll have to find out when she actually releases. But you have the option here to actually go into damage or healing. And the level 2 itself is forward advancing and invincible, so it can be used for potential like anti-fireball purposes, something of that nature. it will have utility as well. So yeah, she will have some healing. How much it will be, if it's going to be worthwhile or not, we'll have to see. But it is interesting to see they brought that mechanic back to Street Fighter 6. And on the next interaction, you can see here we're using OD Link's song to set up the invincible command dash from projectiles into the boosted mallet smash. Looks like it gets a combo from that one on the punish counter. Crouch and line kick target combo into a drive rush cancel. Some kind of medium to heavy normal canceled into Rhino Horn into Elena's level 3 Song of the Grasslands. This is kind of a bog standard level 3. Nothing too special about this one to report. They're also keeping the CA variation hidden from us until release, so we'll have to actually see how her CA is implemented in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept like a secret healing effect on her level 3 CA. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to see. But that is all they showed off in the trailer, and that's everything we know so far about Elena in Street Fighter 6. So it seems really interesting how they updated her moveset to be really based around this command dash playstyle. The fact that her Link's song goes into the Link's World command dash, and also her spinning scythe goes into the Link's World command dash as well, means that her special moves have this synergy between them, where she's able to flow a lot more fluidly with her offensive pressure. And I think that's really unique in a game like Street Fighter 6, where I feel like a lot of the cast is a little homogenized. She does have command overheads, but she's not really going to be a character that is required to do drive rush overhead. Instead, she can do things like her Link's song, which is Fireball Invincible, to approach and then have a high-low mix with that, or use the OD version to have more ground coverage as well with Link's song, or do Link's song into the Link's Whirl for even more ground coverage, right? So she's going to be very mobile and have different ways to get mix and pressure outside of drive rush itself. So I think she's going to be kind of a breath of fresh air so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing with Elena. I think she's going to be a lot of fun. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Peace.